Kim showed up covered head to toe, but it wasn't her outfit that shocked everyone. It was Selena and Hailey's reaction. The night of the gala wasn't supposed to be about drama. It was about fashion, fame, and who could own the spotlight. But from the moment Kim Kardashian arrived, things felt off. Cameras flashed, reporters shouted, and the crowd lost it over Kim's outfit. But in the corner of that chaos stood two women who didn't say a word, Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. For months, fans thought the tension between them had cooled off. Selena had been focusing on her projects, Hailey was laying low, and the internet had finally stopped choosing sides. But that calm ended the moment Kim walked in. Her look was bold, almost too bold, and it immediately shifted every eye in the room. Yet what really caught fans' attention wasn't Kim's dress. It was the split-second glance that passed between Selena and Hailey right after she appeared. At first, people thought it was nothing. But in Hollywood, nothing is ever just nothing. Especially when all three women have history that's deeper than anyone realizes. And if you think that look was random, wait till you hear what insiders say happened before the cameras even started rolling. To understand what really happened that night, you've got to rewind, way before the flashes and the viral posts. This wasn't just three celebrities sharing a red carpet. This was the collision of years of quiet tension, subtle shade, and unspoken competition. For starters, Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber's history is practically Hollywood folklore. Every fan knows it started long before Hailey's marriage, when Selena and Justin Bieber were still the industry's favorite couple. Their breakup wasn't just messy, it was public, emotional, and deeply personal. And when Hailey entered the picture, the internet turned their lives into a never-ending battle of comparisons. Meanwhile, Kim Kardashian had her own ties to the story, though few people noticed. She's known for keeping things neutral in public, but insiders say Kim's friendship with both women has always been strategic. Kim and Selena crossed paths through mutual projects and charity events, while Hailey became part of the Kardashian circle after marrying Justin, who's been close with Kendall for years. So when Kim showed up at the gala wearing what some fans called a power statement, people started to wonder, was it just fashion, or was it symbolism? Because to the online world, that night felt less like a red carpet and more like a silent showdown. But it wasn't just about what they wore, it was about what happened backstage, before the world even saw them. After the flashes faded and the red carpet interviews ended, the real story began backstage. Away from the cameras, guests were mingling, touching up their looks and catching their breath. But according to multiple insider whispers, that's where things between Selena, Hailey, and Kim quietly erupted. Selena arrived first, looking calm and collected, but sources say she seemed unusually quiet. Moments later, Hailey entered the room, followed by Kim, whose entrance turned every head. One witness claimed there was a brief moment where all three women stood within just a few feet of each other, and the air instantly changed. Some guests described it as tense but polite, while others said the silence spoke louder than any confrontation ever could. Kim, ever the professional, smiled for a few quick selfies with stylists before moving to the opposite side of the room, but fans who later studied the footage noticed something strange. Selena's expression shifted the second Kim walked by. It wasn't anger, but it wasn't peace either. And here's where things got interesting. Right before Kim left the room, Hailey reportedly turned toward her and said something under her breath. Selena looked away, and one assistant later posted a cryptic emoji on Instagram that sent the internet into a frenzy. But what exactly did Hailey say? And why did Selena's team start acting different right after? What came next would set the internet on fire. Within hours of the gala ending, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram were in full meltdown mode. Clips from different camera angles started circulating, some showing Selena glancing over her shoulder, others showing Hailey whispering something to a stylist as Kim passed by. Each short clip seemed harmless on its own, but when fans started stitching them together, the internet went wild. One viral post claimed that Hailey rolled her eyes when Kim complimented Selena's dress, a claim that quickly gained millions of views before anyone could verify it. Another fan slowed down footage from a backstage livestream, swearing that Kim gave Hailey a knowing smirk right before turning away. Whether those details were real or exaggerated didn't matter, people believed them. Hashtags like #GalaTension, #SelenaHaileyKim, and even #RedCarpetColdWar started trending overnight. And while Hailey stayed silent, Selena liked a post that simply said, "Silence speaks volumes." That one tap was all it took. The internet decided she was sending a message. Kim, on the other hand, posted a carousel of gala photos with the caption, "Some statements don't need words." Fans immediately connected it to the alleged tension. By the next morning, everyone had their own theory, some claiming Kim was taking sides, others saying she was just playing chess in a room full of checkers. But this wasn't just social media gossip anymore. People close to all three women started dropping clues of their own, and that's when things really got out of control. Just when fans thought the red carpet tension was old news, sources close to the event started talking, and what they revealed flipped everything upside down. According to one insider who reportedly worked on the seating chart, Hailey and Selena were never meant to be near each other. The plan was for Selena to sit alongside fellow musicians, while Hailey was placed next to Kendall and a fashion executive. But at the last minute, the seating arrangement was changed. Why? No one seems to know, though fans suspect Kim's team had something to do with it. Another anonymous source claimed that Selena's publicist was visibly upset backstage after Kim's bizarre masked entrance, supposedly because Kim completely hijacked the media attention that was meant for another honoree that night. And then came the whispers that really got people talking, that Kanye had reached out to Kim earlier that week, joking about how her Balenciaga clone era was back. Whether that was real or not, it was enough to reignite fan theories that Kim still uses shock fashion to keep Kanye watching. Even stranger, a leaked text allegedly showed Hailey's stylist complaining about someone trying to overshadow her look, which fans immediately linked to Kim. It's impossible to confirm, but the screenshots spread like wildfire across X and Reddit. By now, every outlet was chasing the story. Entertainment Tonight called it the most awkward reunion since the Met Gala. Daily Mail described it as a silent war of body language. And TMZ, they simply wrote, something's off. But as the headlines grew louder, one moment on camera started to stand out, a short clip that many say exposes the truth behind the smiles. And then it happened. A 12-second clip from the gala started spreading like wildfire, shot from what looked like an assistant's phone near the stage. In the video, you can see Selena standing beside Benny, chatting casually, when Hailey and Kendall walk right past her. Selena turns, smiles politely, but the moment Hailey looks up, her face drops. The camera zooms in just enough to catch Kim Kardashian in the background, watching it all unfold through that bizarre mask, still motionless, almost like she's waiting for it to happen. Fans immediately began dissecting every frame. Did Hailey just roll her eyes? Why did Kim smirk at that exact moment? Was Kendall whispering something? Within hours, the clip hit over 25 million views, and TikTok detectives were on the case. Some users even slowed the footage to 0.25x speed and added arrows, claiming Kim nudged Kendall right before it all went down. Whether that's true or not doesn't matter. The internet believed it. Selena's fans flooded comment sections with the hashtag #TeamSelena, while Kim's followers defended her as a fashion mastermind just doing her thing. Meanwhile, Hailey turned off comments on her last 3 Instagram posts, which only fueled the drama further. The situation escalated so fast that by the next morning, gossip pages were calling it the masked shade moment. Even late-night hosts cracked jokes about it, with one saying, "If looks could kill, the gala would have needed security." Whether it was a coincidence or carefully planned PR, that short video changed everything. But while everyone online was picking sides, one person's next move made the whole situation even messier, and it wasn't who anyone expected. Here's the part nobody's talking about. The real winner of the entire night might not have been Kim, Hailey, or even Selena. Behind all the chaos, the headlines, and the viral clips, one brand name kept showing up: Skims. The same night Kim's bizarre 4-boob mask dress trended across social media, her company quietly launched a new men's line. Yes, the one with that questionable viral product everyone was talking about days later. The timing wasn't random. The gala dress wasn't random. It was a distraction designed to dominate the internet, and it worked. While fans were debating whether her outfit was fashion or madness, Skims searches spiked by over 300% overnight. Kim didn't need to win the red carpet. She just needed to own it. And guess what? Even Hailey and Selena's awkward run-in added fuel. People didn't realize that Skims had already partnered with major influencers from both sides. Beauty creators tied to Hailey's Rhode brand and fashion girls connected to Selena's rare beauty circle. Every click, every share, every "OMG, what is Kim wearing?" moment drove more attention to Kim's empire. It's like she knew exactly how to weaponize chaos. The mask, the memes, the timing, every piece fit perfectly. Meanwhile, Selena stayed calm, Hailey went silent, and Kim? She didn't post a single word. Just a single black and white photo captioned, "Commitment to the bit." That post alone got 4.2 million likes in under 12 hours. And that's when people realized, maybe none of this was coincidence. Maybe the gala wasn't about fashion at all. Maybe it was a chessboard, and Kim was 5 moves ahead the whole time. But if Kim really planned it, what happens next? Because the fallout from that night didn't stop at memes. It sparked something much bigger. The morning after the gala, social media looked like a digital battlefield. Every platform, TikTok, X, Instagram, YouTube was flooded with theories, rewinds, and "did you see that moment?" posts. The clip of Kim's mask, Hailey's expression, and Selena's calm reaction was now everywhere. It wasn't just a red carpet anymore. It was a global conversation. Fashion blogs argued about art versus attention. PR experts called it a masterclass in viral branding. And fans, they were either defending their favorite celebrity or digging deeper into the conspiracy that this entire night had been engineered for engagement. Behind the scenes, though, things changed quietly. Selena unfollowed 2 influencer accounts tied to Skims collaborations. Hailey disabled comments for a full week, something she hadn't done in years. And Kim, she doubled down, sharing a behind-the-scenes photo shoot of the same mask outfit with a caption that read, "There's power in being misunderstood." The post broke 10 million likes. Suddenly, people realized this wasn't just another gala. It was the metaverse of PR wars. Every outfit, every look, every viral clip was a move in a larger game. A game of influence, optics, and control. And in a strange way, everyone won. Kim sold out her Skims line. Hailey's name trended again without her saying a word. Selena gained over 1 million new followers in 24 hours, all for staying calm and graceful through the storm. But it also raised a bigger question. At what point does celebrity stop being about talent and start being about strategy? Because if one masked dress, one awkward stare, and one 12-second clip can hijack the entire internet, then maybe, just maybe, fame isn't what it used to be. And that, right there, is the real story behind the Academy Museum Gala. Not who wore what, but who played it best. So, what do you think? Was this a coincidence, or a perfectly planned PR stunt? Drop your thoughts below, because if there's one thing Hollywood never runs out of, it's strategy. In the end, this wasn't just about a red carpet. It was about control, who owned the moment, and who let the moment own them. Kim reminded everyone she's still the queen of controversy, the woman who can turn silence into a headline. Selena proved that calm is power, that sometimes the most viral move is doing absolutely nothing. And Hailey, she showed us the cost of always being compared, how even a glance can spark 1 million theories overnight. But if you look deeper, you'll see something bigger. This wasn't just drama, it was a reflection of how fame works now. The outfits, the tension, the accidental glances, all part of a new kind of storytelling. One built not on truth, but on perception. And that's the real twist. No one truly knows what happened that night, but everyone feels like they do. That's Hollywood's greatest magic trick. Not illusion, but influence. Because at the end of the day, in the world of fame, it's not about who was right or who was wrong. It's about who controlled the narrative. This is StarTalks, where the real stories hide behind the flash. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you love the drama behind the glamour.